everyone, and welcome to AP News. I'm Brendan.
And I'm Edward. Today we'll be going over Spirit Week and presenting an exclusive interview with Mr. Clarke.
Spirit Week was a fun time for everyone. We played games like Chubby Bunny, supported the school spirit by dressing up, and had fun by going to the park on Friday.
Seniors in the lead, but there's still a chance for the other grades to catch up.
Moving on, we recently interviewed Mr. Clarke about the new building, and we'd like to present it to you now.
Hello, Roy Pacific. I'm Brendan Mitchell from AP News, and I'm here to ask Mr. Clarke a few questions about the new building. Mr. Clarke, I'd like to know, first of all, what are the facilities that will be offered, the new facilities that will be offered in the main building?
Thank you, Brendan. It's a real pleasure to talk to APA News. You guys do a great job. So I'd like to give you an overview of the new facilities. We're essentially building a new campus so that the property on the south side of the Clarke Center will be ours. We'll be renovating that into a science center, English and social studies classrooms, mathematics and language classrooms, a new dining hall with kitchen, plus new administrative offices and college and career center. So it's going to be a brand new school tied in with the new Clarke Center that we have. We'll have the best facilities probably in the area. We're also constructing a new building right on the front on Santa Anita Avenue. So we'll have a tall building which will give Royal Pacific a new face to the community in a very prominent street. So finally we'll have the campus that we have always wanted.
Wow, it's honestly the idea of having that much of a presence and breaking down the wall between the Clarke Center and all that and having the joint campus sounds incredibly impressive. The big thing on my mind though is, when is the new building expected to be completed and when could the students move in? What school year?
Well, hopefully next school year, but I've been saying that for 2 years now. What happened was we applied to purchase this building next door, and in order to do it we had to have the city rezone this area. Now, rezoning is a very complicated city task, and it took us a year to get that done with the city's help. We have now achieved that rezoning, and we've got the planning permission to build from the city, and now this very day at 3 o'clock today I will be taking the building plans down to the city to give to their building department so they will okay that for construction. So we have we're right on target now. We have all the plans made. As soon as they okay the building permit, which should be in about 2 months, let's say November, then we will be able to use our loan to purchase the property and move ahead. Once that happens, our plan is to start construction in January. It would take about 7 months to construct all this, and therefore by early July or mid-July we hope to have this finished and then move in at the beginning of August of next year. That's our plan. Now, there are always possible delays, but we're doing everything we can to make sure that that schedule works.
Wow. My next question is, what is the goal of having this new building? What is it to better improve the school's motto, better improve on, I don't know, accomplishing that goal for the students? I'm not really sure what you're...
Well, the main purpose of the school is to provide a good education, the best we can possibly offer to all of our students, and that will continue. I think we are at a disadvantage in recruiting students because of the dual buildings that we use now and walking up and down the street. To have our own single campus with everything on one, with connecting walkways and 2 parking plazas and the central area for congregating and student activities, I think will provide us with a much more modern school, a much more useful school, which will allow us to provide state-of-the-art facilities. We will have 5 new science labs, for example. They will be, when you think of them replacing the one little science lab that we have, that's an indication of how much progress we're going to make in that area. So we're building the entire school up to the standard that we think an excellent high school needs to have, and that's our main goal. We have a hostage. If this doesn't work, I have this little guy, this little Irish leprechaun, right here. He's in this jar, and he's not getting out until this loan is approved next month. If we do, I will take him outside and I'll pop the lid and let him pop out, and he'll lead us to the pot of gold at the end of the rainbow. So those of you who are not Irish, look it up.
Wow, I paired with Dr. Huang, our science will be unrivaled.
Yes.
Our science programs. What new programs and classes do you think will be offered with the new facilities that will be in this building?
I can't tell you what new ones we will have, but I know that the ones we have, especially AP classes and also electives, will be much better because we have much better facilities for them. So therefore, it's up to the curriculum committee, the teachers, the students in the future to decide what classes are necessary for a great education in the 21st century. I mean, one area that I know we will probably go into is the area of technology education. I said we'll have 5 science labs. One of them will be a science project room, which can be used for technology, robotics, things like that we don't have right now. So we will have the facilities to go in whatever direction the teachers need to go to answer the needs of our students. I think we'll have much better facilities for our English department, our social studies department. They will have room to grow and to develop and to meet. So I think they will be very useful for them. So I think overall our curriculum will deepen and broaden as well. And that of course depends on the number of students we have also. Yeah.
Is that one of the goals, to expand the student body?
Yes, I think we want to increase our student body by about 100 in the next 3 years, if we possibly can. And that gives us plenty of students for a number of things, for activities, for clubs, for a different number of classrooms. As you know, many of our classrooms, we have 4 or 5 in them. We'd like to fill those up to 10. And in that way, we can increase our enrollment without becoming crowded. We're not going to have classes more than 15 ever. But we do have very small classes that we want to maintain, but we'd like to build up our enrollment. We'd like to increase our enrollment of domestic students. I think that's important to give us a balance in the school. We love the kids we have, we've got no problem with that, but we'd like to increase it. And so I'm going to offer scholarships to our existing students, that's you people. If you want to go out and recruit a student for APA next year, I would give you a scholarship of $5,000. So go out and tell people who are looking for an excellent school to come here. And that scholarship is for any student in the school who recruits a domestic student for us for next year, because we will have the room for it. We won't be crowded at all. And in that way, you say we have an excellent school, excellent facilities. APA is number 1.
Wow, all very impressive. I just wanted to know if you have any final closing thoughts.
My closing thoughts will always refer to the quality of the education that our school offers. The center of our school is the student, and each individual student. It doesn't matter whether you're international, domestic, whether you're a bright kid or you're a struggling kid. The important thing is that you individually are successful. And that has been our mission from day 1, and that will continue to be our mission. And my goal is to provide you with the best possible facilities and equipment and program so that your teachers can teach you to the best of their ability. So our goal is an excellent school, and I'd like to see you enjoying it while you're still here.
Well, thank you so much for letting us interview you.
You're very welcome.
Interesting information. I'm sure we're all looking forward to the new building.
Thanks for watching this broadcast of AP News.
This has been Edward and Brendan.
Signing off.